We're rolling.
Yo, what up?
Episode 49.
What up, YouTube?
Welcome, Lame Dudes Podcast. We're live. Is this
Back.
fucking going?
Are we live with the mics?
I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
be. I don't want to be yelling into
check
that
one,
one,
two,
so I'm gonna be
check.
The
chill.
mics
But
are live.
Okay.
we're live
We're
as
good.
fuck.
I clapped.
We're back for the high energy cast.
Yeah.
Let's do it, boys.
Hey, hey.
Clap means
Cheers.
audio is going. So.
I know, motherfucker.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What do we got today,
Ding,
dude?
ding,
A
ding, ding,
Baxter
ding.
Stowaway IPA.
I love
Yep.
the
Delicious.
branding, the skull and crossbones. Great.
Mhm.
Yeah, really, it brings up my pirate vibes. It's the
It's like
only
we're
thing
pirates.
that CVS had that seemed up to par with the boys' standards here.
I'll say the taste is like as bad as it gets for like a decent beer. Like it's decent, but it's like the worst of the decent beers.
It's
It's
pretty-
just
yeah.
like, for me, it's
So
just like
You said it was delish.
the most mediocre beer ever.
Wow,
Yeah, that's
dude.
pretty
Your,
much
your
what I mean.
review has
Like
changed.
you're just like, you know, I really want an IPA, but I don't know what kind of IPA I want. I don't want anything special. You just get this one.
Yeah, like I'm not offended
Okay,
while
I'll
drinking
take
it,
that.
but it's
This
not-
is like
nothing special.
default IPA.
But definitely appreciate you bringing them, dude. Always
Oh,
love
yeah.
a beer.
You bet.
Yeah,
Not to
shout
shit
out
on 'em
Hunter
too
for
hard.
bringing the beers.
I do what I can
Much
out here.
appreciated.
We also just got medicated off some sativas.
We all picked up.
Yeah.
Some good Kush.
Marijuana alert.
Had the same.
It's weed
place. Same guy come to the place twice.
Yeah.
The delivery driver calls me up and he's like, "Are you sure this is your address? Because I was literally just there for another delivery."
Like, yeah, dude, that's me.
It was Hunter.
Come through. Yeah, that's.
Anyway, we're back for another cast.
We out
Yep.
here, man.
Too good.
So,
too good.
Good to be back.
Fuck. Where do we want to start, boys?
Well, there's
We're gonna have a guest come in mid pod. Young
Yeah,
Luke's
Luke's
gonna
coming
join.
in. Luke's coming in.
way to spoil
Um,
it, dude. That was gonna be the big reveal.
Oh, sorry, dude. Sorry.
It was. We could have like
Big fucking. We could have teased.
We
You're
could have
right.
teased
Fuck.
like it was main comedian.
But what if
Bob
people don't
Marley.
like Luke and then they're like, shit, I'm gonna click off now.
No, yeah, we should have pretended like it
we
was
have
Bob
a very
Marley.
special friend of the pod coming in.
You know him
Yeah.
as the funny guy on Facebook,
You may have seen his
Part of the
videos on
Lofi
Facebook.
boys.
Luke.
Um,
All right, but yeah, we'll get him in here later. But he's late as fuck to record, so.
So I guess
Yeah.
we'll just fucking jump right into it. I wanna tell you boys all about the game I've been playing.
Mhm.
Sekiro. I'm gonna move this because I
Shut
can't
his
see
eyes.
Jackson.
I know.
Yeah.
I always
Gonna
like making eye
sneak
eye
this.
contact.
So
So
yeah.
this is like the new Souls game that dropped like this week or something.
Not really though. It's
Not
it's
really,
like
though.
it's from Soft, but it's so far from Dark Souls that it's crazy.
There's no actual souls.
There's
Right.
no souls. It plays completely different. The only thing it kind of has in common is, I guess, kind of visual RPG style.
Mhm.
Also, just like, I don't know, maybe it's the combat mechanics or just the animations for the dodging and rolling. It's just like very Souls-esque, obviously, because it's from the same developer.
It's
but-
a little, yeah. It's kind of like there's no roll. It's like a speedy burst of speed back and forth, like kind of like Bloodborne-y, I guess.
Sure.
I don't know. Is that how Bloodborne works? He like jolts back and forth, like he has a burst of speed instead of a roll.
Who's ever played that game?
Nah.
He has a roll.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to look up some
Basically, the
gameplay.
entire gameplay mechanic is completely identical to Souls, but there's slightly less like loot and builds you can do,
Oh.
and
And there's
Loot
no
and builds.
blocking.
and
right?
instead of just like losing health, you temporarily lose health, and any melee attacks you get in before that temporary health is lost, you actually regain as max health.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
So that's a cool
Word.
mechanic, but also you just can't block it all, right? You have to
Yes.
dodge.
So yeah, basically the game is set up to basically like it's just dodge and like smack the shit out of enemies.
Yeah, but
Because
isn't that the
that's how
dodge?
you
Is
do it.
where it's like I don't know.
Anyway, but so from what I've heard, this is like the by far the most different.
Yeah,
combat
it's
system
so
wise.
different. And dude, it's so fucking hard. It's kicking my ass to no end. Like I've been streaming it, and Zach's been there for a good chunk of these streams, and I've been
Yep.
losing my goddamn mind.
He's
I've
not
never.
a fan.
So how far in?
No,
are
I'm
you
a
right
huge
now?
fan. It's really fun.
Yeah, I know.
But
Exactly.
I have like 8 hours played, but I'm like
That's
I've
not too
I've
much.
killed 2 bosses, dude.
Fucking noob.
Like 2 bosses. There's so many mini bosses too. Yeah, 2 real bosses.
Okay.
There's like a lot of other mini bosses that are just difficult enemies, kind of. But Jesus Christ, I've never had so much trouble. Like Soul, and it's even in Dark Souls, dude, I didn't have that hard a time. Like
So
once you get the patterns down, the rhythms, you're good. But this game, there's so many more mechanics and things to pay attention to.
So like the Souls are already known as like fucking really hard ass games, but this is like even harder on top of it.
In my opinion, yeah, I think it's pretty fucking tough, dude.
Well, you have to like retrain your mind because like the same like strats that work in Souls games don't work in this game, right?
No, I keep playing it like it's Dark Souls, and it's fucking me up.
It fucks you right up.
Like I try to dodge, and it's not always the right thing. Like blocking is a huge thing in this game. Like using your block attack and like.
Can you like parry and shit?
No,
Get
there's
the
just
counterattack?
like there's like a bar that's there. What's it called? The poise bar or something like that.
Posture.
Posture. It's posture. That's it. And you want to
Something I don't have.
Yeah, I was gonna
Something I lack.
Zach gets one shot.
posture. Yeah, dude, you fucking would. But it's basically like the more you hit them and the more you dodge and like or block them, you break their posture, and then you like can deal a death blow, and it's so fucking cool. Like that's really
Do
satisfying.
they have really sick animations for that?
Yeah, you just do some gnarly
It's
stabs.
sick.
That's
It's
sick.
so dope.
Yeah, the game looks incredible. Like I think it's so fucking cool.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Runs really well.
Are you playing this on PC?
Oh yeah, Doug.
Thank God they dropped it for PC at the start. Like, wasn't Dark Souls like not on PC for a long time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first Dark Souls, it wasn't on PC for maybe
and
a
it's
year
still,
or two.
even the remaster of Dark Souls on PC still doesn't run perfectly.
I heard that sucks.
Didn't they never drop Bloodborne like on any other console ever?
It's just a
I'm
PS4
so mad.
exclusive.
That's
yeah.
real fucked up.
People
I gotta get
think
your
maybe they're
PS4
going to
and play
release
that.
Bloodborne 2 possibly, but I don't know.
That'd be
I
exciting.
doubt they'll release Bloodborne 2.
So the one weird part about the samurai game is like I always thought just the world and the lore was the coolest part of Dark Souls, right? It's so mysterious and dark, right?
Yeah.
Really cool. But like I'm not as interested in the samurai world, but I haven't seen much. So is it actually still really cool?
Well, the thing is about this game is it's not like you don't make a character. It's all
really?
the story is all kind of like
You're an actual dude.
you're a
like,
dude. You're
Yeah.
part of a thing that's going on, and you're less of just like a random guy just going through a pre-existing situation. But
Word.
so that's kind of it's weird in that regard. But you're essentially like a samurai who is sworn to protect this. Is it a prince or something like that? This young boy who is a prince, and he gets taken away, and you're just fucking trying to figure out where he is and protect him and all that good stuff. So
Damn, it's like a Michael Jackson roleplay game.
yeah, dude, but way sicker.
If Michael Jackson had a sword.
Yeah. Yeah, and his name was Wolf.
His name's Wolf. That's
His
dope.
name's Wolf. Yeah, dude. His dad's name Owl. And it, like
boy.
it's just it's so fucking cool.
All
It's
right,
all
so-
that Japanese good stuff that
So
you want.
all right, now comes the time. What's the official review? But it's
The 8-hour official
the
review.
8-hour review.
Um,
Is it better than Dark Souls? Like, do you actually prefer this, or would you rather play Dark Souls?
that's tough.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm so interested in it that it's like I wouldn't. It's not like I'd go play Dark Souls right now.
Right, but yeah.
But,
like, which style of game do you prefer? Putting you
That's
on the
tough.
spot.
That's really tough.
It's too new to tell.
Need a hot take.
I think it might be too new to tell in that to that extent.
Okay,
But
but
it's so fast paced that it's really fun in that regard, and it's like keeps you on your fucking toes. But not that Dark Souls doesn't, but Dark Souls is a little more like I don't know. I can predict that shit a little better.
Dark Souls can be pretty fucking slow with the combat. Like you're
Yeah.
waiting for them to attack, and yeah.
Once you get certain patterns down, it's not. Yeah, it's
Still
just the
fun,
combat's
but-
so fast. The official 8-hour review, I give it a solid 8.6.
Very
Solid.
solid 8.6.
Very fair, very solid 8.6.
That's a good recommendation.
That's a good start. You know, I think
a
once
fair
it's
rating.
done, or at least
Pretty
halfway
positive.
through, that's very positive. I think you should definitely check it out. It's hard as fuck. Basically,
Yeah.
all the real good enemies you got to kill twice. All the
Right.
bosses you kill them twice.
well, that's
as
the
you'd
thing with
imagine.
The shadows die twice.
The
right?
shadows die twice. You die twice. You can revive every once in a while, and that's actually a cool mechanic. But killing the enemies twice is such a pain in the ass, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get so happy that I killed them one time that I have to kill them twice. It just can't be asked.
Can
But
you just like stand behind them when they respawn and get a quick backstab?
some of them you can start out with a nice backstab and
Nice.
just eliminate a life, but other ones, like bosses, you generally will have to start from scratch and just fucking kill them twice.
All right,
real.
so one more question on the Sekiro shit.
Yeah.
What is up with the like dragon sickness? How's that shit work? Do you know?
The dragon rot, I actually
Yeah.
don't understand that shit for the life of me, dude.
Same.
Honestly, I know that something about dying a lot does. I fuck.
Yeah. So all I know is that when you die, it spreads, but I don't actually know what it does.
I haven't felt the effects or anything. So
Start dying, motherfucker.
I know it freaks me out because it pops up every once in a while, and I'm like, oh shit, my dragon rod is.
So are
away.
dragons the bad guys in this game?
I haven't seen a single dragon, dude.
I did see a giant. Well, I don't want to spoil anything.
Fuck, dude.
I saw.
Spoiler alert.
I saw a big thing.
I've seen a bunch of thumbnails with some big
snake.
things, dude.
That's
I saw that big snake.
Yeah, we saw the big snake.
I saw some gameplay of the big snake.
That
is
big
a
snake, dude?
really big snake, dude.
Huge snake. It was so cool.
Big ass snake of the week.
He
There-
fucked me
That
up.
snake in Sekiro.
That is number
Big
one
snake of the week, guys.
Tune in next week for the next big snake of the week. It might be
Zach's
just
dick.
the same snake we had this
It'd
week.
probably be Sekiro again. But,
That's how big the snake is. It's like it still hasn't left the frame yet.
Dude, there's something about just absolutely massive creatures that's like so cool in games. I don't
It
know,
really
like
is.
those monsters outside the map in Apex.
Mhm.
I don't know what
Oh,
they
I
call
like
them.
those
the
too,
Leviathans, I think they call them. Those are so. It's just like such a small detail to add, but they're so
Yeah.
cool.
That's
dude.
what they call them?
I think so.
Leviathans? That's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the giant
know what you're
snake.
talking about.
Giant creatures are dope.
Giant spiders in Resident Evil.
Yep.
Dark Souls 1 had like a
Like the
giant
dragons
raven,
in
right?
Skyrim.
Or giant crow.
Yeah, giant crow. Yeah. Yeah.
Post
Yeah.
your favorite giant animal down in the
Yeah, hit us
Yo.
up with your favorite giant
Giant
animal.
animal
preferably a
fans,
boss.
what up?
Giant animal
What
fans.
up, gangs?
BBW.
Fluffies, what
animals.
up?
Well, that's dope, dude. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos. People are generally liking it, I think. So,
Dude, come by the stream.
oh yeah, I need to drop on. You're always.
Come
I'm always at
by
work
it.
when you're
That's
streaming.
true. That's true.
Not that I
Fuck,
don't
dude.
Feels
watch.
bad.
Not that I don't watch Twitch at work.
Feels
but
fucking bad.
I'll come in on mobile.
I almost wanna bring up what happened today, but I don't know if we should on the pod.
Nah. Let's not.
Instead of
It would,
bringing it
would
up,
put me in a bad
I'm
position.
looking at this list here, and
instead of bringing it up,
there's
you
not a
should
whole
just
lot I want to talk
delete
about.
the VOD.
Somebody clipped it.
I'm serious.
It's so bad.
It's bad.
It's so
It's not
bad.
good.
Twitch.tv
Anyway, should we
/
move on
Hunty.
to the next topic?
Yeah, let's move
What
on.
do we got here? Oh, dude, I was
Jesus
thinking about.
Christ.
Have you been sticking with the cold showers meme?
Here's the thing. No. So I was
Straight up?
like, first day I was like, you know what? This fucking sucks. There's no way. I'm not getting in this shower goddamn cold. So I just decided I'm not doing that shit.
Once it
Reduces
gets
my
one day,
quality
it's
of
all
life.
over.
I don't care what benefits it gives me, dude.
I guess I'll have to do it.
I'm just gonna
then.
be sad all the time.
I can't believe you wouldn't just try one thing
No.
Pussy.
for the pod.
Fuck that shit, dude.
Dude, I was thinking of like
For
it'd be
the
a really good
pod.
excuse for having a small dick if you're like, I take cold showers.
I take them all every day, dude.
I've been taking cold showers for
My immune
years. My
system's
dick
dope,
is so
but my dick is
shrunk.
really
I
strong.
just took one. I promise.
I just got out of the coldest shower of my life.
It's like
Me
noon.
and Joe Rogan took cold showers together, and then we got in the cryogenic freeze chamber.
Oh, that would absolutely shrivel it up, dude. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
I did some DMT,
Cryo your dick.
and he cooked me some elk.
It would be tiny.
You'd have a fucking baby dick. It wouldn't age. It's been cryogenically frozen for light years.
God, that's the
I got a baby dick.
That's
it
the
won't
youngest
age.
dick I've ever seen. What the hell?
That's actually funny as fuck, dude. What if you
Thing's baby smooth.
Your baby
What if you
dick
just
got
walked around,
cryogenically
like-
frozen?
walked around normal your whole life, like you're completely normal, but then you just have like this small device that just cryogenically freezes your dick and balls?
You just have a
for
baby,
just
permanent
years.
baby dick.
Yeah. So you just walk around with like you're just like, yeah, I'm a youngin.
Jeez.
I'm a young buck still. I've
It's
no.
like, I look
pubes.
40, but
I actually don't think a young penis is like a good thing. Like,
No, dude.
Yeah,
Especially
no.
on a 40-year-old.
you want that experience dick.
unless you're Michael Jackson.
I think women would be put off. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Unless you're in Neverland Ranch by chance.
Unlucky.
Then you're going to be really lucky. Your family's going to get a new house.
You're gonna get married.
Your family's gonna get a new house. You're gonna spend a lot of time with Michael Jackson.
The king
Sleepovers,
of
dude.
pop. It's an honor. I was looking at going through Reddit the other day, and I
Same.
stumbled upon a subreddit called DogShowerThoughts. So this takes Shower Thoughts, which is a huge fucking smooth brain subreddit,
Okay, hot take.
and mixes it with Dog, which is a great Reddit meme right now.
Do they all
Just-
do the dog talk where it's like,
Yep.
oh,
So it's just shower
shit.
thoughts of dogs.
This sounds cringe.
It
Tell me about
is
it.
so good. So I was thinking,
what are some good posts?
I'm just gonna pull up like one or two posts on Chrome here while we're
Okay.
recording.
Yeah.
This is a great idea. We should just
And,
explain why Reddit is like the worst thing ever.
Dog shower thoughts.
I don't know how many people can relate to this where like you're an active Reddit user and you just absolutely hate Reddit. Like I hate everything about it. I hate
Okay, here we
everyone
go.
on Reddit.
Here's the top post of all time.
All right.
Dog shower thoughts. So the idea behind shower thoughts, keep in mind, is like you think of like weird things that are like technically true but also don't really make a lot of sense. It's not a normal thing you'd
It's
think
just
about,
like-
I guess.
Yeah, like a weird
Things you think about in the
realization you have in
shower.
the shower. Yeah.
Yeah, because the idea is that you're like a loser like me, and you have nothing going on in your life, so you just stand in the shower like this, like a fucking idiot, for like an extra 10 minutes after you're done washing yourself. The actual shower only takes 5 minutes. The
Okay.
other 15 minutes, you're just standing there thinking of stupid shit.
Quick aside, just really quick. My parents' house has like one of those disabled friendly showers where it has a seat and you can sit down. That is a dangerous thing to give somebody because I
Do you
literally
sit in that
I
shit?
just sit in that shit and like just chill it
yeah.
so hard. It feels so
We
good.
had one of
Chill it so
those.
hard.
We had one of those in one of our old houses. I don't remember exactly which house it was, but
There's nothing more relaxing. It's
Um,
all the qualities of a bath, but without the
well,
grossness.
what ended up happening was, I mean, I think this is a post-divorce home, so both parents got remarried with like up to 7 people in the house at a time. That whole seat just got covered in like shampoo bottles and shit.
Oh
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
like-
you were gonna
Became
say. I thought you were
storage,
gonna
too.
say shit. I, was
I thought he was
like,
gonna say
Covered
something
in
like pubes
cum.
or some shit. Yeah.
Just
bunch
people
of
nutting
13-year-old
on the
boy
fucking
nuts.
handicap seat.
No, nobody's getting between my ass and the seat, so I would just get
No
rid of that
nut
shit.
is coming between your
Yeah,
ass
you
and the
couldn't
seat,
actually
dude.
sit on it. I didn't even know you could sit on it until we moved out. They're like, yeah, this is actually a seat.
What'd you think it
I
was?
was like, what the fuck?
Thought it was
You
a
thought
It
it
was
shit.
was
just a
storage?
platform for putting fucking shampoos on.
Damn.
It's a platform.
You missed out, dude. There's nothing.
We
better.
need 8 bottles of conditioner for every individual person who lives in the house.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
All right, hit us with these.
What's the top
dog
post?
shower thoughts.
What's my dog thinking about? in
Here's the
shower?
top post of all time. If I wasn't around, my human would end up losing dozens of balls every day.
Can you click it?
Oh my.
Comedy gold.
Can you click it?
That's the whole post.
Oh,
like
that's
there's
really
8 comments on that post, and it's the top post of all time.
God,
That's
dude.
Okay, here we
That
go.
is
Here we
really
go.
bad.
Second top post of all time. Why do humans harvest our poop?
Check out those comments. I want to
Every
see the comments.
every time I poop, my human puts it in bag. I try to make it easier for him by pooping in house, but I get called no.
Oh my god, dude. The
I
baby
get
talk
called
grammar
no.
is like literally so cringe.
Master only runs slow
Gang,
because he uses
gang.
half of his legs.
Thinking like a dog. Truly enlightened.
Comedy gold.
Jesus fuck.
My human didn't give me any of his dinner, even though I haven't eaten in 12 minutes. Does he hate me?
12
Give this man gold.
Luke has just popped in. Luke, you're not
Welcome.
you're not live yet. Let me should we just do a quick
Yeah, the
Pausarino cappuccino
We'll do a
to
quick,
get like,
the
part
segment's
two.
over. We'll be right back.
yeah, we'll fill you in a sec. All right, we're fucking
Welcome
back.
back.
That was
Welcome.
perfect anyways cuz we were at 18 minutes. So that was a good part 2 segue.
Yeah.
Luke is
perfect.
here.
Welcome.
Is
Luke.
this
Actually
Luke?
a few minutes before we thought he'd be here.
Wow.
But yeah, Luke, we're
Welcome,
just
special guest Luke.
to catch you up to
Thank you,
speed.
boys. Again, it's always a pleasure.
We're reviewing a subreddit I found called r/dog shower thoughts. So it's shower thoughts written in the perspective of dog in Reddit dog speak, which is a whole
Reddit
new
dogs.
There's almost
Reddit dog speak is really good, and people are finally
Oh,
starting to
man.
meme it, which I'm glad because it's so bad.
I
It's
can't believe
been
it
around
exists.
for like a while now, and it's like one of the cringiest things. Like Reddit is already really bad.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst.
It got to the point though, like I think I talked about this, but when I was in New York in December, I was in the airport waiting for my flight back home. There was an adult woman with her mom, like 30-year-old probably.
Nice.
Adult woman with her mom, and
Hot.
this airport is so really hot actually. This airport is so fucking big that like birds just get in there.
Get in there, birds.
So there was just we're all right.
Oh my god.
Yo, keep going.
So
Keep going, dude. I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
it's distracting to look at that.
No, it's not. Keep
Um,
fucking talking.
There's
What
so
are you
much
talking
going
about?
on. You're letting that. He keeps standing up for some reason.
Dude, talk.
But yeah. So anyways,
She's a sec.
this woman sees a fucking pigeon in the airport, and she starts
Lit.
screaming, like not literally screaming, but like
How old was she?
She was too excited.
She was excited or upset?
and sitting too close to me in the terminal to be excited about this. Where's the ashtray?
Oops, sorry, man.
Ashtray.
You don't
But
need
she
to do
starts
that.
going, "It's a burb." She calls it a
Oh.
burb. She goes, "Look, Mom, a burb.
Oh.
Mom, look, it's a burb."
What
Whoa.
the fuck? Is that a
And
meme?
then she goes, "Burp did a heckin' good fly."
No.
No, fuck. Yo,
Nobody talks like that in real life.
That
Nobody,
was what I went to. If you guys have reviewed my New York episode
Oh my
from
god.
a few months ago,
I
that
just
was when
wa-
went
I
to
just
go
listened
look
to that
for
one,
headphones.
actually.
Yo, go back and listen to that one.
Yeah.
I swear I just listened to that.
That's incredibly offensive. I would have called her out.
Yo, real talk. What would you boys do if like your son or daughter was talking like that?
I would disown
Oh
them.
shit. Leave him at the airport, dog. You're on your own,
Exactly.
fam.
Catch a different flight.
I would take them to
Kevin
Reddit
McAllister
conversion
type.
camps.
That reminds me
They make those?
of one airport story I had in a similar position where we're waiting at the. Is that coming on me? So we're waiting at the gate, and somebody tried to go. I think it was even a TSA employee tried to go through the door, and of course it immediately sets off the alarm.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever heard one of those gate alarms. They are extremely loud, like just blaring over the intercom. But the bad part was, I guess the person who has like the power to turn that off had like gone home for the day or something, dude. They literally could not turn it off. I think we sat there for over half an hour with just the loudest alarm of all time. And people were going crazy. Dude.
That sounds.
You can't listen to that and like stay sane.
That
was
sounds
a
so
fucking
stressful.
madhouse, dude.
Crazy.
It's kind of like a social experiment. Just put random
true.
people in a room and just set off with a crazy annoying sound.
New form of enhanced interrogation.
Yeah.
Yo, are social experiments / pranks still big on YouTube?
No, I don't
is that
think
still
so.
going? That was big like
I
a
think
couple years
people-
ago.
I hope not, honestly.
Joey
that shit was
Salads brought them
stupid.
back to advance racism for a bit. But,
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I think they got censored out of popularity in a way.
Well, also everybody realized they're all fake. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
they're
even
super
is the
fake.
trend on YouTube right now, though?
that's a great question. What am I seeing blowing up?
Shane Dawson's fucking jacking on
It's all
cats.
it's all dude perfect, dude. I swear.
Yeah, it's all like
too.
Mr.
commercialized
Beast.
shit.
You guys seen Mr. Beast?
Yeah, I don't get him.
Okay,
what's the deal with him?
I would
Dude,
love to
Casey
hear a
Neistat
breakdown.
just made a
Yeah,
video with
I
Mr.
saw that
Beast, which
thumbnail.
kind of like legitimizes him, and I'm like, what the fuck?
So-
yeah,
I know that.
All I know about him is that he's insanely rich. Does he just give away his money? Is
yeah.
that it?
So like how I found out about him was just like he has these viral videos because the titles are insane. It's like I donate $100,000 to Ninja, and like he'll just like it'll just be like, and it'll be Ninja, Daquan, like any big streamer
in the
and-
thumbnail.
Yeah, and then he'll just like start out with like 5,000, and then like the streamer will just like it's just footage of the streamer and then him, and it'll like cut between it, and the streamer's like, oh my god, Mr. Beast, this is crazy, and then he like gives him like 50,000, and it's like. He does this. This is like many videos. So it's just like, how the fuck do you just drop this?
What do you know about this guy? Did he drop the
I
ember
like
again?
the fucking mic.
He probably has. I don't know. Like that's all I know about him. I
I don't know how he made his
He
money.
always he plugs in the video. I forget what it was, but like multiple times he's like, dude, like go on this site and like you'll get rich too. It's like
Our
some weird
pizza's
thing.
almost here.
Sick.
You order pizza?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Luke are both
Sick.
like, yo, I'm fucking
There's a lot
starving.
though. Like there's two
Yeah, fuck
pizzas. So
with
you
that.
guys have some.
Yeah, you guys will be able to get in on this pizza.
Yeah, dude. I'd like to know how that guy made his money.
R.I.P. Zach.
Yeah, it makes
on
no sense
on
to me.
camera. Do it for the employer.
Yo, don't call
Do it
him.
for the employer. Not trying
call
to
the
burn
man out.
Luke's figgies now.
What up, employer?
Saw that.
Hey, dude.
What up, insert employer?
Just beat
Don't
that
worry,
out.
dude. If this podcast blows up and you somehow get called out and exposed.
I didn't expect a cut to maintain
for being on
myself.
this podcast. Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, no, even better is what we'll do is we're gonna have to form into like a LLC. I bet.
Yeah.
So Jackson will end up being our Jamie.
Yeah.
And then you'll do our books. Like you'll be like our like money guy,
God.
and you'll have to make
I
phone
hope
calls
not.
for us.
You
too.
can handle our sponsors.
I feel like you'd be a good phone calls guy for us. You can just be our manager.
Oh yeah, you'd be sick, dude.
Oh God. Fine.
we had to fire Liz.
You're gonna get the deal, the ad deal with.
I'll be
Fleshlight for
unemployed
us.
by the time I get this offer. So.
What other companies can he get deals with us for? What's that energy drink that tastes like pussy that I saw on Reddit recently?
What the?
G Fuel.
It's like called like I think it's
hip?
literally called like pussy or something.
No way,
Your
dude.
call.
Next level flavor.
So good. I drank like 20 of them and I couldn't get enough, dude. That's how much I love that.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll try it.
You ever watch a man
That's the
just
weirdest
smoke
thing.
paper? Also,
Yeah.
he just dropped a bunch of ash on his MacBook, so that was sick.
No, it was on my legs.
Puff that, dude.
Even
It was
better.
like burning through my jeans.
Suck that thing down.
Ooh, fire in my mouth.
Yeah, that's
Wait, can I just kill that?
Kill
Kill it.
Yeah, Lord.
Anyways.
Hey.
The official Joe Rogan
Um,
experience.
Yes.
Yeah, for
that
real,
was
though.
that was tight. That was tight.
Yeah, we're smoking
heavily
on some
medicated.
sativa, so definitely some Joe Rogan shit going down right now.
I hit the pen in the car ride home too.
Oh,
this is,
yes.
this is
Who's got the
bad, man.
dip?
Yeah. Can we get some lips going? Boys? Like,
Yo, me and Hunter were talking about this.
I'm trying
but,
to pack a digger.
Have you guys seen the? Have you guys seen the Joe Rogan clip where who's the guy who's the guest?
No clue who it is.
Some like cowboy dude, really weird looking guy.
Yeah.
Classic
but
Joe Rogan guest.
just has some random cowboy dude on, and he's eating, or he's like dipping, like he has like
Yeah.
he's packing a lip,
Whoa.
right?
He's
And
packing a lip, dude.
Joe's
right?
like, what is that? What do you put in your lip there? You know, the classic thing. Like,
What's that? What do you got?
So explain to me like what's the appeal here? Like, and he's like, yeah. So this is a dip. I'm packing a lip, and it like breaks, and he like explains like how the nicotine gets in. He's like, yeah, I tried it one time, and I thought it just like tastes really bad. I didn't like get it. Like, can I try some? He's like, yeah, sure. Gives him some. He's like fucking. They're hammered on this pod. He's really drunk on this podcast, right?
That's brave of
Let
him.
me tell you a great combo. When you're really fucked up, nicotine be hitting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know what it is.
Be hit.
One of the times I was super drunk, I smoked like
One of those times.
3 of those small, skinny, shitty cigars.
Word.
And my
Oh.
room smelled like cigars for like a week. After
Did you inhale those cigars?
I did laundry. After I did laundry.
You breathe
she
it-
had
you
kept
breathe
that.
it
But
deep?
I don't. And in the moment, like the next morning, I felt disgusting. But in the moment, I was like, "This is amazing."
cigs
like it was just
coming.
like I felt like it was such like a nice like balance and.
Well,
it
do
was
you
a
not
good
do you not get
combo.
the same thing with Kush? Because I feel that like that way with weed.
For
Like, yo,
me,
this is a
Kush
nice
just
bowl.
emphasizes like all the like drowsy and like depressant effects of like alcohol.
It does that to me
For me.
sometimes too. Yeah, I'll just get fucking.
But like the
so
nicotine
slouchy.
part for me, like really enhances like the head rush part of alcohol.
That's like a
Yeah.
known thing. Like most people feel that way. I think.
Yeah, that's like a.
Like
That's
that's like a type of person who's like talks about how like yeah, like I love smoking cigarettes at parties, like when I'm drunk. It's like whatever. Like,
Fuck you,
whatever.
dude.
It's whatever.
No, I'm not saying like but like you're just
Why are we
talking-
even talking about that?
Do you
I don't
smoke cigarettes at
remember.
parties, Zach? Is that you, dude?
No, not really.
Only
like, I haven't
cigars,
in a
dude.
while.
He's classy.
Right. I'm sorry, I forgot.
We tried cigar. What was it like that Cuban cigar we had? Who was with us? Were you there?
Where?
The Cuban cigar
Where were we at?
on the
I was
porch.
there.
You were
Maybe.
there.
It's
the
It
worst.
I don't fucking know.
sucks. It
So
fucking
bad.
sucks.
A fucking
never felt
stogie.
less
I don't think
cultured.
I've smoked tobacco since then.
I don't know any
Those things are
cigar
pretty
guys.
brutal.
It's
don't
just
either.
not worth. I don't think.
I used to
People
watch
are,
cigar
like-
videos.
I think we're just doing it wrong.
I don't know
Probably.
cigar
Dude,
cigar
rich
dudes.
dudes like have like a room in their house that's just like
Oh, yeah, they do.
they call it the humidor. Motherfucker, that's like your second and a half office.
Yeah.
Okay. Office point two. I'm gonna reveal how little I know about cigars, but I actually don't understand how you just inhale into your mouth and not your lungs.
Dude, that's the
Yeah, I
thing.
have
That's
an
what I
idea as
kept.
fuck.
That's what I kept
It's easy as
fucking up
fuck.
when
I
we
only-
were smoking the Cuban was
Yeah.
when I could actually get a drag off of it. I would just immediately inhale it like weed, and then I'd just cough, and I'd feel fucking queasy for like 2 minutes because I took a little.
So I think you're literally supposed to just suck on it with your mouth, like as if you're sucking through a straw or some shit.
Yeah. Can you do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Then you can do it, dude.
Okay, I just like have the habit of like inhaling, so it's really hard.
Yeah.
Just don't do that. No inhales.
It's not that
dude.
easy. Fucking A.
No, I do the same thing.
All right.
It's not that fucking easy.
It's not. I mean, it doesn't even matter. I can't even hit a jewel really. I'm getting better at the jewel every time I do it.
Yeah.
But every time I hit the jewel, I fucking cough on it.
Well, isn't it
I've
like
never
some
hit a jewel in
crazy
my life.
ratio of like it's actually really harsh?
Super high nicotine, and
Yeah.
it feels,
Yeah.
the hit feels really harsh.
Nice.
Damn.
But
dude.
yeah, people just know how to rip that shit.
Dog,
But
let me rip your
For me,
jewel.
I always fuck up my throat.
Fuck it up.
How many
Probably
jewels have
for
you
like
hit?
the rest of the day.
How many
my
jewels have
throat's-
you hit?
I don't know. Probably
You
like,
should get one.
I probably hit a jewel like 20
Yo,
times.
pizza here.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
probably hit a
pizza.
couple of
Yo,
jewels.
Luke, get that pizza.
Yo,
Luke,
is there like a
homeboy.
Do I need your card or anything?
Nah, you're good.
Nah, dog. Shit's fucking paid fo.
Where'd you guys go?
Auto.
Auto,
Got that good
dude.
cushion pizza.
Fuck.
Standard.
Yo, mid pod, dude. You want to be featured?
Shout out to the place we bought this weed from. They hooked it up with a bunch of like lighters and
Yeah,
papers and
for
shit.
real.
Yeah.
We got hooked up.
I mean, we
Hook
fucking
the
deserve it
fuck
after
up.
we spent. I just spent $200
Way too much.
and
money.
got like how much weed did I get? Half of weed? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I
So
think so.
overpriced.
I think so.
Oh, no!
Rookie mistake.
Save the day. Save the day. Save the day.
Yo,
We're
one of
good.
those is yours, young Luke.
Oh, word.
One of them beers.
Thank you.
Baxter Stowaway, dude.
Nice.
We were saying it's default NPC IPA.
Like the most
Yeah.
basic shit.
Wait
Kind
till you
of.
taste it, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Yo, so we
Really?
were actually, me and Hunter have talked about this, but me and Luke actually talked about this too. But like, do you guys remember when we were like young and like just in college, like we had no
Young and
opinions
beautiful,
on,
dude.
we had no opinions on specifically beer. Like we were just kind of like,
I didn't drink beer.
yeah, like beer's like good, but like we're just kind of drinking.
I was like
beer
that for
'cause
the
we wanna
longest
drink.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we're all like now we're able to like comment on it. Like I think that's just like crazy. Like, just like I just called that a default IPA. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
That's true.
Is
That's
it really
true.
gonna do it to him like?
I still, I'm
It is
still like
default.
that though. I'm just now in that bit like of not.
You're getting
just
into
trying beer,
like
you
your
know what I mean?
understanding.
Yeah, Hunty, it took you a while to get on the beer train. Was
For
it just
real.
like an acquired taste? It just took you
I
a
just
while.
didn't fucking like it.
yeah,
Right.
me too.
A lot of
I
beer
didn't
Just
isn't
like it.
every
good.
time you drink a new beer, like read the label and like taste it and like think about what it
When I
tastes
was-
like. You don't even have to be like, "Yep, this tastes like what I expect a blah 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 to taste like." Like literally just taste it and be like, eventually. That's literally how I understand like what to expect with beers. Like no one, I didn't even Google like, "Hey, what is this beer?" or anything
Yeah.
like shit like that. It's just
No,
like
no, I don't do that shit.
just be like, "All right, gonna try this," and
I mean,
know
I
what this
mostly
is,
base my
and-
opinions off of what I drink with you and what you tend to buy, and
Yeah.
then from there I kind of went and
That's true.
Yeah, I didn't like. I remember turning 21 and like not wanting to go out and get a drink because I didn't like beer. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
so I'm only on like year 2 of liking beer.
I bought cocktails
Damn.
and shit.
I think
And,
everybody
uh,
goes through the experience of like not liking beer, but just drinking it because it's like socially expected. But then
Mhm.
eventually you learn to like it, so it's all good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I
Pretty
didn't start
much.
out liking it at
Pretty
all.
much, yeah. I think that's how it works. Some people just jump on that train quicker than others.
Some people go in.
Some people
Maybe it's
go
a
in.
social thing,
I
or like
still,
a
like-
cultural thing.
Yeah, I still like drink a lot of beer, like just going to like local breweries and stuff. But like, I refuse to ever become a beer guy. I'm never
Sure.
gonna be like a dude that talks about the hops and shit.
Oh man,
I don't want to.
Dude,
do
you're
that.
shitting on Zach's dream right now.
I'm
Like, I
hurt.
just wanna-
I was
I'm
actually
hurt.
thinking about trying to brew beer at some point
Oh,
because that
fuck.
sounds.
no, dude.
he's being
No.
he's
It
starting.
just
This is how
sounds
starts.
so fun. Like I want to be able to like take care of something.
What waiting?
Dude, take
I have
care
a
of your
kid.
fucking
I want to
self.
be able to just take care of anything.
Isn't it mostly a lot of waiting?
I want any living
fermentation
thing to
and
be
get
under
an
my
alcohol
care.
happen?
Like get a plant, dude.
Get a GF, bro.
Dog, buy a fucking succulent
Get a fish.
Yeah.
at
the
Home
easiest
Depot in
plant.
the garden section.
How old are you, Zach? 22.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Word.
more like 20 poo.
Yeah, dude. Start brewing beer now, and then you
Dude,
can open up
you
a
gotta-
brewery.
Dude, that's
you gotta
what I'm
grow
saying, though.
Kush
That's-
before you brew beer.
Is that an early enough
yeah,
start,
that'd be
dude?
sick.
22.
Early start.
It'd be way more fun to grow a plant than brew beer. You know, like
I have
the brewery's so impersonal.
I have some stuff for some growing Kush, but
You did decide, and then just
I got it for Christmas.
What'd
so
you
got
get,
lights
dude?
or buckets or what?
Like for
The
like
grow some
food.
pot
It's
kit?
it's plant food.
So fertilizer.
Yeah.
What's it do, dude?
It's
Plant steaks.
I don't know. My mom just gave literally. So this is how Christmas works. Okay, this is how Christmas works in my house. Is my family collects things over the course of the year that are completely useless and I never needed them to begin with.
Yeah.
And what they do is they put them in your stocking, and then it becomes your problem.
How big are your
So I
stockings,
have
dude?
like 2 gift bags full of random shit that I'm never gonna use. I'm just gonna throw it out before we move out in like 3 weeks.
That's like, that's pretty much what stocking gifts are. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
I usually just get
I love
food in
those,
my
dude.
stocking.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
is
get
your
candy as
Jerky
birthday
and
problem.
candy, yeah.
But
You said
yeah,
jerky?
That's the
literally
best
like
kind of.
Yeah, my dad makes jerky.
Something
and he
you
puts
can
it in-
consume or spend.
That's actually
It's
a
really
sick
good.
I
present.
got this like giant pack of just assortment of like weed fertilizer for
Sick.
growing weed, and like there's like a couple bottles of like liquids that you mix with water to like feed the food.
Huh.
It's all sample sizes. It's like you're gonna. This is like
Dude,
for
you're-
growing weed for like
Okay,
a
so you
week,
didn't,
right?
Nothing has been explained. So
Yeah.
like, what
so
do you do?
I got this in my stocking, right?
I
It's
got
just, like,
that part.
It's
I
just
got
a
that
bag
part.
with just like fertilizer and shit.
You-
like-
what are you
it's in the
fertilizing?
stocking.
What do you fertilize?
So I got it with the intent of growing weed and using that, but it's pointless.
So you
because
got to
it's
get
like
weed
a
and then
week
use that
worth
to
of
fertilize the weed.
It's like 1 serving worth of fertilizer.
Oh,
Okay.
so your thing's
It's
gonna
like
die.
to start a seedling.
Well, since like weed got legalized in Maine, a bunch of stores have opened up, which are like just weed growing stores.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah.
They're
just-
more open.
they
They've
just-
always been there, but they're
That's
more
true.
open.
That's
now.
true, but they're like
Yeah.
very open about it these days, and so I assume we could just walk into one of those one day and just buy everything we need.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could.
Absolutely.
You
That'd
got
be
the
s-
cash
that'd
for
be
it.
so
Yeah,
fun.
you fucking absolutely
It's
could.
100%. That's actually the only legal way to
Grow.
have or like
I don't-
obtain weed in the state right now is to just grow it
I
yourself.
don't know how
or
we
have it
could get
gifted to you.
seeds legally. I feel like seeds are hard to come by.
Got to get that bunko for some seedlings in there.
Yeah, but what we were joking about earlier is like how heartbreaking it would be if you spend weeks growing your weed and it just comes out as some
Garbage.
complete bunko.
It's like,
It would probably happen the first like 10 times.
Right?
I know,
Like,
right? Yeah,
it
there's
can't
gotta be
easy
trial
to
and
grow
error.
good weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have like
everybody would be
pounds of
fucking-
like just mids.
the trichomes.
Yep.
You're just like,
You're like,
ah, so crystally, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. That
You'd
would
have
suck.
a lot of satisfaction.
Glistening in the sunlight.
You'd feel good.
Yeah, that's not how it works, boys. Sorry.
But yeah,
One day.
One day.
when we like buy a house, we actually own property.
When
No,
we
no,
all
no.
buy a house
That'll-
together.
When we buy a communal house, which will happen in like 2 years.
the
Yeah.
like, gamer house.
Probably, honestly.
Yeah, that sounds
When we start
tight.
the streamer house, we'll do it.
Let's all join the
Exactly.
military and then use our GI Bill bonuses to buy a house together.
Let's all campaign for Andrew Yang and then use our universal
Yeah.
basic
Yes.
income.
Yas, King.
Yang gang.
Sounds like a plan, dude. That's the long-term plan.
Yang-
Yeah, Lame
Yang
Dude's
gang.
officially off Bernie Sanders.
Yo,
Now on
fuck
the Yang
Bernie
gang.
Sanger.
Yeah, fuck that guy. What's he
fuck
talking
fuck
about?
Bernie Sanders. I'm Yang Gang.
Yeah,
Dude, he's not even offering
He's
me
dead to me.
$1,000 a month. Why vote for him?
yeah.
Gang gang.
Dude, I could be making $12,000 a year if Yang was president.
Just straight cash. Bro.
You wouldn't have to work ever again. On $12,000 a year.
I
no
mean, that's
way.
what, like
We
he's
gotta-
explained. I guess we don't need to go into the politics, but like, I don't know. I'm not completely sold on Yang Gang, but
No,
I like
so
that,
the
Yang
Yang
Gang. I like that. I like his ideas. Glad somebody's talking about him.
I don't
Yeah,
know any
I
of
mean,
them.
gotta
it
start
seems
the-
like universal basic income is going to be inevitable. Yo, what's the time like? All right.
All right, we're back. We were talking
You
about
lost some
Yang
video.
Gang. That's
Sorry
fine.
about that,
Okay,
gang.
so what I want to bring up in regards to him is why does every single article about Andrew Yang have to start with, "You've probably never fucking heard of this guy."
Yeah.
I swear I've read like 3+ articles that are like, "Unless you browse Reddit every day, you've never heard of Andrew Yang." It's like, dude,
Or
we
you
gotta
watch the
shit
Joe
on
Rogan
guy
podcast.
So hard. Like, I feel like he's pretty popular. Like, I feel like a lot of people have heard about him. Yeah, he was on Joe Rogan.
He's on Joe
for
Rogan.
fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggest show in the nation.
Well, I haven't heard about him until he announced he was running for president, I guess, right?
I heard about
That's
him.
wild.
No, like literally, they're like, you've never heard about this Democratic candidate.
Oh,
like,
okay.
The Vice article just came out, and that's like literally how they started.
Yeah, no, I heard about him
shit.
like
I heard him
even
on the,
before I knew he was on Joe Rogan. I heard about him.
He was on
Okay.
like the Sam Harris podcast, like really early. I heard him on there. I thought he was
Mhm.
pretty convincing, dude. He brings up good points,
Yeah.
Big man.
but also like I don't know. Let's not talk about Andrew Yang. He's boring.
Young Andrew.
Yo, Bernie,
dude.
I'm still a Bernie bro, dude.
I'm
Yeah,
still a
obviously.
Bernie, bro. I love all these
Obviously.
fucking names you
That was
guys
just
got.
a bit.
Oh yeah, totally.
What's
All
on the agenda, Zach?
That ends the politics.
We
What's on our
got
doc?
a quick 20 mins remaining.
Us?
Yeah, we're in the final segment.
Can we
here.
talk about us?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hunter hasn't seen it yet 'cause
Yeah,
he's
listen,
a
guys.
fucking
Try not to
damn
fuck me on
shit.
this.
So we
All
can't
right.
spoil the plot.
Try not to fuck me on this.
We'll just do a brief little.
Tell me. I want to know what you guys think
Recap.
about it. I want to know. You know.
Zach just saw it today. So
I'm gonna give
he's
it a
fresh out.
7.5 out of 10.
Damn, drop in the review fast.
Right out of the gate.
That's a fresh review.
Okay, but you got to tell us what you would give his earlier one.
Get
Get
out.
Out?
Yeah.
Get
What'd
out.
you
I'd
get
give
out
it
for?
8.5 out of 10.
Oh,
so
shit.
Like, well, one point lower.
Yeah,
So
but
you like that
still
better than
definitely worth watching and still would watch again.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Luke?
but
I'd probably give Get Out a 9 out of 10 and this movie a 7.5 or an 8.
Damn. All right.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it's just like,
like,
Get Out
uh,
is just gonna be impossible to like.
Yeah, Get Out is like very good and like kind of just like is its own thing. It's not even
So
it's not
good.
even a horror, it's not even a thriller. It's not even just a race commentary. Like there's so much going on there.
Sure.
Like it's kind of hard to compare with anything, but this movie was like also really good and was like deep and like it was a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it is just like a horror movie, I think. Like it's not like making a real commentary
Yeah,
on like, you know, actual relevant.
you hyped up
things.
the scariness a lot for me.
I mean, I'm easily scared.
really?
So like that shit was terrifying. Also, I
was
saw
pretty
it.
scared at the beginning, but then afterwards,
Dude,
like,
watching horror movies at all is scary for me, like very scary when I'm doing it. But like in a theater too, which I seldom do. Like actually see
so
horror
you
movies,
saw it with
so-
people, like with
I-
friends, though, right?
Yeah, at the Nick. And dude, I was freaking out. I had my hands over my eyes. Like it's a scary movie. Like it's definitely gorier than Get Out. Like
Did you ever see Hereditary?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, if you thought Us was scary, we got to get this dude to see Hereditary.
Oh, dude, I'll freak out. My thing is like
He
I'm always
would
like I'm like
lose it.
freaking out, regretting all my life decisions like during the movie, and I'm just like I'm losing it. But then afterwards, I'm like, yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, like, that's
It's
pretty
just
good.
a movie, whatever.
Yeah.
Like that was.
scary or not?
I mean, yeah, definitely the beginning scene where the main character is like a little kid and she's in a certain building. No, it's not really a big spoiler. It's like
Yeah, I
wanna
mean
hear
it is the first scene.
it's
I
like
don't know.
literally the exact first.
It's
scene.
like all it is like a flashback, but yeah, no, it's scary.
That part actually scared me a
I mean,
lot.
do you know the general plot or anything about it?
He saw the
You know.
trailer, right?
I
saw
just
the
know
trailer?
what trailers.
So you know about like
So
the
it's like
duplicates.
it's just like everyone's got kind of like a twin that
A doppelganger type
yeah,
of meme.
doppelganger. That's for some reason evil.
So without spoiling there's kind of two twists.
Yeah.
So we won't spoil
Yeah,
it.
don't
Well,
do that.
okay, my take with the
But
movie, and I've told you this, Zach, was like I went in and like I figured out the twist really early, and then like I'm just like, and then I was like, all right, I guess I was wrong. Like that's not gonna happen, and then it does happen,
Uh-huh.
and you're like, oh wow, like that was. I mean, I you know, even though I kind of figured it was coming, it's
Yeah.
like. It's still like the movie made me think otherwise, like that I was wrong. So I think that's like good directing, you know?
Yeah, for
do you
sure.
think,
for
do
sure.
you think any of your like disappointment this time was because you already expected it to be so good, like based on Get Out? Like nobody had expectations.
little bit.
I wasn't even disappointed,
for
honestly.
Okay.
Start, it was almost set up the same. Like they do kind of the same shit. Like the intro is the same as Get Out.
Huh.
They have like a humming song where it's like people humming in a chorus. So like, home night,
Some like monk shit.
and then it's like a like just random like
Sack.
B-roll footage of
Fuck.
like some scene that you see way later on in the movie that isn't explained at all.
I thought it was.
And then
nice.
it like says like a film by Jordan Peele,
Yeah,
like
dude,
in
that's
red
his
on the
style.
screen
Jordan
and
Peele's.
shit.
that was.
like
I'd like that. I'm not. No complaints about that.
it's like oh, like during a really intense part, it just gets louder and louder.
Dude,
yeah, that was creepy. It made you on edge. That's like the theme of the movie.
I'm fucking with it. I'm gonna go see it this weekend, boys.
It's
No,
dope.
you-
you should definitely see it.
I
It's
wish you had
very
seen
good.
it
We'll do
I'm
a
sorry,
follow up
dog.
review.
because then we can
I would love
actually
to do an
talk about
in-depth
it.
follow-up review.
We'll do spoilers.
We can
next
do a
time.
follow-up.
spoiler,
spoiler,
review
yeah.
next
Just-
week.
This is just a glazing, a nice,
I love
a
that-
dip in the water.
I love how
Little
Jordan
pepper.
Peele has just
Yeah.
come out as like one of the best fucking directors around.
Yeah, I
right?
love it.
like,
People are
he
fucking
makes
with him,
like
yeah.
a few. Like he has 3 movies now, right?
I love it.
Two.
Yeah, I think
Is he?
two.
He's only made these 2. I thought he had that other like comedy one, or did he? Was he just in that?
I
don't
think
know.
this is the only 2 he's directed.
Crazy track record, dude. Like that
So
dude's
far,
gonna
so
do
good.
Some fucking
Yeah.
good stuff, huh? I mean,
Yeah.
he already has.
Yeah,
People are comparing him to like Stanley Kubrick and fucking.
I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of the guy.
Yeah.
The movie was good. I actually like want to go see it again.
Dude, if you
Fair.
watch the maybe it's like Vanity Fair or like GQ, one of those on
Yeah.
YouTube, where he goes over fan theories for his
Oh, that's a
first
great
movie.
video. Yeah.
It's
Oh, I
such a
like that,
good
yeah.
video, dude. He's so likable in that. Like you'll
That
just
is
you'll
GQ,
fall in
I
love with the
think.
guy if you watch that vid.
I
Definitely
enjoyed
recommend.
it.
Yeah.
Also, Key and Peele is funny as fuck.
Exactly.
It is.
That's why he
That's-
built up like a fan base with that, but then he totally transitioned.
That's the mind-blowing part of it. And I feel like I've like made the joke on the pod before, but it's funny how he's doing this, like the most renowned director of this time. And then like Key is just in Rocket Mortgage commercials.
he's in like bank commercials.
Yeah. So, but I think it's great. I mean, like, even like, I mean, there's other actors, like the guy from The Office, like, he made that horror movie, Jim from The Office.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
My Place. I actually want to see that.
I didn't
really
see that,
bad.
and I want to see it too. I've heard great things.
I saw
But, like,
scenes
it's
from it.
nice
that.
that like the actors are doing like, you know, 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like we have like 10 directors.
Yeah.
And they all make the same.
Jonah
like,
Hill's
you
movie
know?
is apparently
exactly
really good,
Jonah Hill
too.
too. That's another one. It's like
I would
all
like
these
to see
actors,
Jonah Hill make a horror movie.
He probably will, dude.
That
You
would be a
need to
cool
see
thing.
that movie. Mid-90s.
Yeah, I want to.
That
see
movie
the
is
90s.
so
It looks
good,
cool.
dude. I saw it in theaters.
Yeah,
No shit.
Like that movie is great.
yeah,
Like so good.
nice. Fuck, I just thought of one and now I'm forgetting.
A director?
I can't remember.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I don't know. What were
I
we
don't
talking about?
remember
Us?
All right. So how about that Borderlands 3 trailer though?
Oh shit.
Nah, I
That's
don't give a
right.
fuck.
Just
I didn't
dropped.
see
like
it. You don't
give a fuck,
2 hours
dude?
ago.
we played Borderlands 2 for a bit
Dude.
on stream, and it was Resident Sleeper.
Is that, well, yeah, because it's an old ass game.
Yeah,
But
that shit was boring.
Jackson and I, when that shit was hot, we played that together, and that was a lot of fun. So maybe when the 3rd one drops, we just fucking all play together.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
one of my
probably end
favorite
up
co-op
getting it.
games. I think it's a great one.
Well, we're all gonna get Master Chief Collection, right?
Sick.
Monster
Yes.
Is that coming on PC?
Yeah, it's coming on Steam.
Oh shit,
dude,
That sounds
You're
hype.
just catching up on this?
Yeah, I didn't know about
This
that.
guy has
That's
never been on
so-
Reddit
It's
before.
not a game.
I don't browse Reddit at all. No, you're right.
Good for you. Don't do it.
everything
I know, right?
from Halo 1 to Reach is coming to PC.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really
dude.
epic.
I love Halo
I'm,
2 to
I'm
no
literally
end.
so excited.
It's
dude.
so sick, man.
I'm
It
more of a
makes me
Halo 3
want a
gamer, but
fucking
I
computer.
can't wait, dude. We're gonna be fucking 1v1ing.
And
I gotta pick
I
those
was
up.
just reading on Reddit today that the main source for Master Chief Collection, of course, is Reddit.
Yeah, of
Okay.
All of the
And
games
all of
in the
other
Master
information.
Chief Collection will be out by the end of 2019.
Wow, this
So
shit-
Yeah,
we're
wow,
gonna
that's
get
sick.
we're getting Reach first. We're just gonna get
That's good,
game
bro.
after game.
I
after
didn't realize
game.
it was like a rollout like that.
Yeah, so it's chronological to the plot line. So it's
It's-
Reach, then
That's weird
1,
as
then
fuck.
That's
2,
fucking dumb.
then
Chronological plot
ODST,
line.
then 3, then 4.
Yo, ODST.
think that's the
order.
low key like my original.
Because ODST is
Really?
the prequel to 3, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Nah, I think it's like mid 3. I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure it's happening like at the same time. I love
okay.
that game though.
No, that's a great
I
game.
never played that one.
I got all the skins in it, like from beating like the flood levels on like Legendary or whatever.
That game was dope. So I had the dope single player with the cool like visor. I always thought that was dope.
that was so sick.
It had, was it the silenced SMG,
Yeah.
which was like the coolest gun ever.
Super sick.
Original firefight game, which was like
The
really,
fight, yeah.
really fun at the time, and it had all Halo 3 multiplayer. Like it had the multiplayer only disc. It was like the best
That's
game
true.
ever, dude. Such a
Came with
fucking
2
good
discs.
game. Just had all the DLC maps and everything.
Gang.
Fire release at the time.
I missed that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking love Halo.
I don't
dude.
even love horde mode, like game modes. You know, I mean, Nazi Zombies is
Right.
like its own thing. Like
Sure.
that's great. Like, but for some reason that one was really fun. Although I remember it being very hard.
I never ended. I
Mhm.
never played that shit in Reach or like the later games, but
Yeah,
for
fuck
whatever
that.
reason, the ODST version was really fun.
Yeah.
Probably because it was just new.
I never played that mode.
Oh, dude.
I never got to
I
that
got the
game.
recon skin, like,
Unfortunately.
Oh,
because like you beat those and like it gets you skins for regular Halo 2
That's
or
so
Halo
cool.
like Halo 3.
Yeah.
And like Jackson said, it came with the disc, so like it's right there.
Yeah.
But like if you beat
Okay.
it on like the something or other hardest difficulty, you got the like recon skin, which I remember like that was like definitely
Recon.
something that I did was like. Because there was the recon helmet, and then there's
Mhm.
like the flaming. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Of
They got
course.
like the developers got the flames on the recon helmet. I definitely looked at like a ton of like virus-inducing YouTube vids, like how to get flaming recon helmet, and it's like just go to this
That's
link.
like
It's-
a classic YouTube
Yeah,
meme.
it's
Go
like
to
the
this link.
How to
it's
get
like
recon armor.
like the robot voice, like in order to get this exclusive Master Chief skin in Halo 3,
yeah.
please go to this link in the description. Like,
Download like MS Point
Or
generator.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like,
it's
God
like
damn
a
it.
notepad on the desktop with
I ruined
Bandicam in the
computers
middle of
with
the
that shit.
screen, and then that like techno song.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. What song would they be? They'd be playing like Crazy Frog in the background.
yeah, and then there
No,
were those
what's
other
the
videos.
like generic techno song that they'd always play?
Sandstorm.
No, it was,
that one with the strong bass line, that's like a classic, like do do do
fuck.
do 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 do. What is that fucking song?
I can't. I don't know that one.
It's like
I'm gonna
Zach's getting
Google.
God, what is that
YouTube-
fucking
I'm
song?
gonna look up YouTube technos.
well,
YouTube.
it's the
Oh,
same
yeah.
like same
That'll find it.
same family
Yeah,
of
right.
videos as like the PS4, like when PS3 was out, like PS5 compilation, like Xbox 720, it'd just be like a controller with like 6 more joysticks and 20 more buttons on it.
Did you find some?
I found. This is the song you'll hear when you're looking for recon armor.
Dude, that is such a fucking
Do
bomb.
you guys remember hearing that a million times when you were in middle school?
That literally slaps.
Wait, I'm gonna pull up another
That
one.
is actually such a good song.
That kills me.
I just googled. I looked up a YouTube techno song,
That worked. I can't believe it.
I can't
Holy
believe it
shit.
worked. That is literally the song.
and then I saw it. I
Yeah,
was like,
that's
wait,
unreal.
it's like 009 Dreamscape or some
Of course
shit
it
is what
is.
it's called.
Of
Also,
course
that
it
song,
is.
"Animal I Have Become." That's the name of it.
Oh, 3 Days Grace, dude?
Can you play that one? I don't remember it.
Was that on, like, Hell yeah, dude.
Dude,
So good.
WWE SmackDown versus Raw 2007. Shout out.
Yeah. Well, this is like the blue background, like Windows Movie Maker default,
Yeah.
and like Comic Sans just popped up on the screen.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
yeah, the
please
blue
like
background
for
of the
more
comic.
videos.
Yeah.
Comment
Please
down
subscribe.
below.
Dude, I fucking miss those days, man.
Thank
now
you
we're
so
talking
much
about like
for getting me
where is
1,000
YouTube
subscribers.
right now? Like, you know.
Sub
Yo,
to sub.
guys, can we get to 34 subscribers?
Yeah,
Smash that
Guys,
like.
smash
Dude,
subscribe.
34,
simpler
hey.
time on YouTube.
Yeah, we gain a
I miss those
subscriber
days.
like every
Me too.
3 episodes, so we might
Every-
get one this
Maybe,
episode.
guys. Hey,
Sick.
hit us up.
Imagine if we had just started this podcast in like 2009. We'd be huge
Yeah.
by now.
I would think
We'd
so.
be up there with Joe Rogan, dude.
Yep.
Right
It's
next
like,
to
so you
Yeah.
guys have been doing this as long as I have. To
Fuck.
10 people.
How'd you stay
Why-
motivated?
Yeah. Why are you guys doing that?
Why are you still doing this?
You,
What's
you know,
making
you're blowing my fucking mind right
Wouldn't
now.
you think that you're wasting your time and you're doing something wrong, which is why you're not gaining any progress?
Yeah, he loves doing that shit.
I love
He just basically calls us dumbasses
Just
for
holds
an
us
hour.
down.
Yeah. But in like a nice,
I respect
like,
the hustle.
Yeah. It's like I'd never
That's a
fucking
decent
do it.
job.
I'd rather be caught dead than be doing what you guys are doing. But like, you know, respect, I guess. It's
Okay,
like-
speaking of Joe Rogan, can we talk about how Alex Jones somehow like shamed himself into getting back on the show? Like, have you followed that
Is that what
drama
he
at
did?
all?
yeah.
Fucking dumbass dude like came out with a bunch of like racist clips from Joe Rogan, like a bunch of like whack shit Joe said like back in the day, and then somehow like all the drama ended up with him just getting back on the show. Like the reason he put out these clips is because he was pissed that Joe wouldn't invite him back. He was like, because he did all the Sandy Hook denial shit. So Joe was like, I can't associate myself with that guy.
Yeah.
And so then he like
Joe Rogan was like, actually, this is the one person I've decided not to let on my show.
Because I'll let all the other alt-right like sympathizers on, but I guess Alex Jones a little bit too far.
Has he had Molyneux on yet?
He's
like, we got a slot now.
He's actually another guy where he had him on like a couple years ago multiple times.
Oh, really?
And then ever since like it became like abundantly clear that he's a white supremacist, he was like,
Joe Rogan was like, yeah,
shouldn't have that obvious white supremacist on the podcast, I guess. Okay, so anyway, so after all this beef between Joe and Alex Jones, somehow Alex Jones just gets back on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
And that's where that like that famous clip of Alex Jones saying like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of retarded.
I love that. I love that bit.
That's from that episode. So like it worked for it. Like
everyone's heard that clip at this point.
Oh yeah, I watched that episode.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I haven't watched all
I didn't
the
watch it.
episode.
Was it a good one?
It was pretty good.
Did they talk about the beef?
Not particular. I mean, they were just
they
like, I'm
don't.
not mad at you. You're not mad at me. Like we're hanging out. Everything's fine.
It's so weird because they had so much beef. I don't remember exactly why, but it was because they didn't like how Joe interviewed like the Twitter people, and so Alex Jones started calling Joe Rogan like a deep state.
He literally said
something.
he's repeating George Soros talking points about him.
Oh, no.
Yeah. She's like, Jesus
said
Christ.
he was paid by the CIA.
Yeah. So dope.
Alex Jones a fucking lunatic.
Alex Jones.
So sick.
Can you believe like literally like conservative people take him seriously? Imagine. Yikers.
I know, it's weird because it's like, is he real or not? Because in Alex Jones's like divorce like court shit, he in order to get his like kids back, his like defense was that he plays a character.
Oh, it's so
because
obvious.
his wife was just like, look at what he does.
Yeah.
Like, look at him.
Yeah.
Well,
and he was like, oh, it's a character, but it's like, is it a character? Like, I'm not
to me, it's obviously like a bit that he plays
Some
up
sort
to
of bit.
appeal to these crazy people to get like them to buy his products, right?
So you think he's actually just probably a normal person?
No, I'm sure he believes I'm sure he's crazy. Like you have to be crazy to do what he does. But
yeah, I'm sure he like plays up the vibe a little bit.
He knows he's being dishonest when he like says these things. Like there's no way he doesn't realize how dishonest.
Get some viewers. Like
that's
what it's all about.
He's a complete sellout. Same with like Dave Rubin and like all those fucking guys. They just completely sell their morals like for money. It's crazy.
It's true. Yeah.
Fuck you, Dave Rubin.
Hey yo. I just want to announce that we're making a cooking video for on Monday. That shit's gonna be coming out.
Monday, we're doing it.
That's what we agreed on, dude.
Are we gonna drop the recipe now, or are we gonna wait?
Are we making should we just make it a surprise, or you want to announce what we're cooking?
What you cooking up?
What are we cooking?
This motherfucker was not there.
He's
apparently.
so excited.
Some carbonara, dude.
The good carbonara!
Are we going over to your house to cook it?
Dude, you want to fucking come by?
I would love to come by for some carbonara.
Yeah.
Gang, dude. All right, let's do it, dude.
Sounds like a blast.
It's gonna be a good
I'll film
time.
it. You guys can like put some aprons on. Look real cute.
Aprons. We need some
Heck
aprons. Shit, dude, we're gonna have to shop for aprons.
Damn right.
We
might have.
All right, well, yeah.
You Sopranos ass motherfuckers.
Kiss the chef on the front.
Kiss me,
we'll
I'm
make
Irish.
carbonara.
Or what are they in Sopranos? Fucking Italian.
They're Italian.
Irish.
Can you imagine if they?
Can you imagine
I'm
Sopranos
Irish.
is just
the
redheads?
The McNallys.
The fucking O'Hares.
Yeah.
Dude, greatest TV show of all time, the O'Hares. The theme song's like Dropkick
The
Murphys.
O'Reillys. Yeah.
That'd be a great parody.
O'Reillys.
We were slaves too.
I like the
Auto
dubstep
parts. Now on HBO.
Fuck, dude. All right,
must be
man.
a front, man.
I think we're coming to a close here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
time
the
we
end of
got?
part 3.
That's 58 minutes,
Shout out
boys.
to our listeners,
Hey.
man. You're the real ones.
Yo, smash
Gang.
like, smash subscribe. Go watch us. It's pretty good. Fuck Hunter for not watching it. We could talk about it way more.
Next
but
time.
Next
Get me on next
boy.
time
Yo,
when you guys talk about
Thanks
it.
for Luke
Alright.
for coming by.
Thanks for having me, boys.
Hope you come back. Cheers.
Me too.
Cheers.